So today we're going to compare two foundations. One is the MAC Pro Longwear and one is the MAC Studio Fix. This is a new one. So we're going to go and compare two of them on either sides of my face and we'll see how it wears, how it's staying and everything. Let's start. Okay, so I put on some sunscreen, and that is why you can see a little white cast on my hyperpigmentation. So we're gonna spray some Max Fix It spray just to give some hydration. I'm gonna let it stay for a while. Dry, 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 dry. We're gonna put some primer just on my pores. I don't want to put a primer all over my face because I want you to see how it works without a primer. So I'm taking the e.l.f. putty primer just on my pores. Dab, 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 dab. Let's start with the Pro Longwear. I'm going to shake it because MAC generally tends to oxidize. This is a pretty old foundation. I'm going to use this brush from MAC. It's 188. It's a stiffer brush like this. A few bristles on the top and it's like thick at the bottom. So it's been long I used this because it's MAC and I want to use it. Okay. Put a lot. Why do I do this? I have to take it off. Can't be using so much. See, this is how it looks. It's a bit orange. It's in the shade NC45. Okay. This is a medium coverage, lightweight, long wear foundation. My skin is not doing that great, so I'm sorry if it looks weird. It's in the process of healing. I got some skin reaction. I love this brush. Why don't I use it? I'm not going to be applying any concealer because we're just going to focus on how this foundation looks as is without anything. So you see how amazing it looks. I mean, even the application has been done so well. Because of the brush, it's not that drying. Pretty good for like winter. I mean, if your skin is not oily, but if it's really oily, maybe you should go for the matte one. I like how it's like giving me that little glow. Do you want to see up close, like very close? Look, this is how it looks on my skin. The coverage is excellent. It's a medium coverage. Awesome. It looks amazing. And when you look at my neck, it blends. It blends so beautifully. I love it. This is what NC45 does for my skin. You can see how much of hyperpigmentation, how much of gray undertone, and how nicely the foundation has blended. Now we're going for the next foundation, which is MAC Studio Fix Matte Foundation. So let's start applying. This one I see it's not that oxidized. I got this from the US on Nykaa. Currently this is about 4,000 rupees. And the Pro Longwear is NC45 is 3,800. So the darker shades are cheaper. I wonder why. Like, how can you differentiate shades and the prices like that? Oh my gosh, what is this country doing? This is how it looks. I'm gonna clean this brush a bit. Just, even though the shades are same, just don't want the formulation to mix. This has an SPF of 15. My skin is actually dry. It is a combination skin, but right now it's dry because its barrier got ruined, damaged. So it's kind of like surviving right now. Generally, my skin is a combination to oily. So let's see how this stays throughout the day, okay? I love how this brush can easily give you those stroke marks because of how the brush is. Then when you blend it, it looks so evened out. I love the MAC foundations because of how it has that little orange. I mean, my shade has that little orange undertone because of which it covers the pigmentation so well. You see that? And even like throughout the day, you're gonna see how it stays. I barely wear foundation these days. But when I want to, I just go for this because my skin tends to get oily by the end of the day. So this will help control that oil. See the stroke marks there? But when I blend it, it disappears. I'm gonna go out in the sun also just to show you how it could get oily like my skin, and then how the foundation performs. I generally don't apply foundation on my eyelids. Okay, I just put on some mascara, eyebrows, and a lip oil. Okay, let me get you closer to show you the difference between both of them. Honestly, there is not much difference, and I'm kind of liking this one though. Although, this is my favorite because we will see by the end of the day how it gets oily. You can see like this part of my face is a little dry, but you see here it gets a bit oily, like even my forehead. You see that? So I would mostly prefer a matte just because of how it will turn out by the end of the day, and for long wear, I would want it to stay a little not too greasy. You guys comment below and let me know which one did you like. Did you like the long wear, prolonged wear, or did you like the matte oil control? Which one would you prefer? Honestly, I love how it looks skin like it does not look like I've put a lot of makeup, and it also is not feeling like something heavy on my face. Feeling very light, and not as light as how my normal skin would be, but it's not as heavy also like the other foundations. But yeah, honestly, I feel like the glow on this side is because of that MAC Fix Plus. So this side has to get more oily than this side at some point during the day. So we're gonna wait and see. But the finish, oh Mag, man, Mag is Mag. It's been about 6 to 7 hours now. So before the sun goes down, I wanted to show you how it looks. Surprisingly, there is not much of an oiliness. Must be because of the reaction that I had, and that has made my skin dehydrated. I don't find my skin that oily how it usually gets, but one thing I can say is that there are a lot of creases, okay, because we didn't prep our skin with the primer, just on the pores we did, and then we didn't apply any setting spray. So that is why you can see these lines creasing here, and even on my neck. I don't know if you can see under eyes also. I feel like this side is like coming together. This side looks a bit not that great. So I'm kind of leaning towards this side just because of the way my skin is right now. It is not that oily. But in the summers, this will be such a great foundation because like you can see, it's not made it that dry also. And if we're going to prime before we apply the foundation, I feel like it's going to stay pretty well. So maybe I should do another video using this foundation, just this foundation, with a full proper skin prep and a primer and a setting spray and everything, and then I'll show you once my skin gets better, so that you'll see the real skin type and how it looks. But otherwise the shade is the same. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I will see you in my next. Bye.